What things really make you cringe? Self-diagnosed psychopaths. Reminds of that I'm a sociopath AMA Reddit thread where he unironically said hey a lot. Lol, good one. Worst of all are the long answers from the self-diagnosed on Quora in response to what is it like to be a psychopath, sociopath? Extreme self-delusion. Usually it's funny enough to make up for it, but sometimes it's just so sad to see somebody who can't accept reality. Omniscient fits that bill pretty well. Amberlynn on YouTube. She's about 600 pounds, has been trying to lose weight for 4 years online. She recently said instead of 2 sandwiches, I had 4 half sandwiches. The delusion is strong. The time I was talking too loud at a wedding when I wasn't supposed to, and everyone at the wedding turned around to see what asshole wouldn't shut up. I was across a table from some friends who did this during the reception speeches because they didn't realize what was happening. The bride's brother is a pretty well-known actor and happened to be 5 feet away from them giving his speech, which he stopped in the middle to yell at them to shut up. Yeah, I made a loud, unflattering comment about my befriend's bridesmaid that should have been me. My date whispered we should talk about this later. When someone is obviously lying. Reminds me of that one chick who got caught trying to put a hit on her husband for his money, and they played him the video of her saying she was 5,000% sure she wanted him dead, and then she was like, no babe, that was a lie, please help me, they're gonna take me to jail. No edit. This link to the video can only be seen by absolute badasses. The worst, and then they continue as if people are just gonna believe what they're saying all of a sudden. People who post vague status updates on social media, such as the most horrible thing just happened to me, without providing any context. It's a cheap way for people to fish for attention, and it creates unnecessary worry for the people who care about them. Just got back from the emergency room. Vague booking. Recordings of my own voice. Why does every other voice on the planet sound like Morgan fucking Freeman and mine sounds like Gilbert Gottfried on helium? Yes. I always sound congested. Videos of people getting caught in lies. Oh, I need to see some of these strangely. God guys, it's crazy how some of you can't even take a joke. He was kidding, you idiots. That always makes me cringe. Those videos of guys trying really hard to be sexy, biting their lips and looking down and brushing their hair back. They make me cringe so hard. Yes. I hate the eyebrow action with the lip biting. Who thinks that is attractive? Trying way too hard. So literally everyone on TikTok. When people make a joke but nobody laughs and it's just quiet. I can occasionally be funny, but I must have a weird, too subtle delivery, because there's usually a couple seconds of delay before my friends/co-workers laugh in a I'm just now processing what you said and hey that's hilarious kind of way. But for those few seconds when I think it missed, my soul shrivels up a bit. Or they don't laugh at first, make it awkward and then start laughing. When I remember that I did the I do have a boyfriend, he just goes to another school thing. As an adult with a real girlfriend in another country, I feel like a high school fraud when it comes up. Lol. YouTube comment threads that are essentially an endless string of who else is listening in 2020. Or the new trend, nudity 0%, autotune 0%, bad music 0%, talent 100%. YouTube comment sections in general. Every time I am in a group of people, I always say the wrong thing and they look at me like I have 3 heads and a penis growing out of my forehead. Wait, which forehead? If you have 3 heads that means you have 3 foreheads. Early teen me. So many cringy stuff I did. I hope all of my old friends have forgotten about me. Yes. The worst time to look back to is when you were like 11 to 15 years old. When people get that mentality of I am one bad bitch because they are really just one annoying bitch. I know someone just like this. They genuinely think they're a bad bitch and it only serves to make them even more cocky and unbearable to be around. How on earth they have friends, I'm not sure. Yeah, In my experience, most people that readily tell you what an asshole or bitch they are, like it's some kind of positive character trait or funny quirk, are insufferably selfish and lazy. They lack the empathy necessary to maintain healthy relationships, and the maturity to recognize that and work on it. Much easier to buy a bumper sticker about what a giant bitch you are, so the only people that give you the time of day are equally vapid narcissists. Seeing an adult complain like a child to waiters, cashiers, etc. My aunt flipped her shit at a game store employee because they didn't give her a good amount of money for a copy of Final Fantasy on PS3. Keep in mind she's in her 40s. Long story short, as a massage therapist, I've seen clients I've known for years, grown-ass people, dramatically sob hysterically and run out the door because they came in with straight-up flu, fever and everything, and they needed to be sent home. People I thought were so normal end up acting like toddlers. It's crazy. I wish I was exaggerating. My face when I see it on video. I consider myself a good-looking gal, but when I see my face on videos I look absolutely different from what I look in mirrors and pictures, whether selfies or that others take. Looking like a damn squirrel fish. And now video chat is required for work. The whole time I'm thinking, oh god, is this what I look like? Influencers asking for support during these times. Or people who are influencers without having done anything. I get it that people will be influenced by famous people like singers, sports players, politicians, actors, etc., but the idea that influencing in itself is a career is fucking stupid. Influencers in general. Coming across some rising issue or unpopular celebrity being posted about on Reddit and someone saying, Reddit do your thing, like we actually have a huge impact on shit outside the website, lol. We did it, Reddit. The fact that someone hits send after that comment and believes they've coaxed the hive mind to act. A group of people reacting to new information without knowing all the facts is idiotic and should be avoided at all costs. Remembering my past. You know, in rom-coms a lot of them start out with the characters literally bumping into each other. When I was in elementary school I tried to orchestrate that with my crush in a subtle fashion. I was back to back with her having a conversation with someone else and I kept taking a step back to try and have her bump into me once she turns around, and she kept having to adjust where she was standing so she wouldn't bump into me, you know, like a normal person. I eventually had practically moved her into the corner of the classroom, before she sorta just ducked out and went somewhere else. That memory haunts me. Ooh, I've treated some people poorly and those are my most cringeworthy moments. Come on self, golden rule always. Oh, now you gotta tell us some cringy past times of yours. If you cringe at your past actions, that means you are becoming a better person. Subscribe for more hot Reddit takes in your inbox, guaranteed.